What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eyebrow back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 7, review and discussion. So obviously, spoiler warning if you haven't seen the episode, because we're going to talk about it, so don't watch if you don't want to know. But episode 807 just aired, and what did you think of it, guys? I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of a filler episode to build up to the mid-season finale, but overall, I thought it was good. We kind of knew what Daryl was up to before the episode, so it was kind of annoying and frustrating. But first, guys, before we talk about it, if you can, hit that subscribe button. It helps achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers, and I want you to stay in the know of good Walking Dead content and great information that we post every day. So here we go, guys. So 807 was this Jadis, Rick, Scavengers, Sanctuary stuff, and what was going on here after. So after, we'll talk about that in a second, but the Sanctuary was under attack for some reason. The plan was to just let them be trapped in, but Daryl had to go and break that. The Sanctuary was falling apart. It was crumbling within. Eugene, he was going around. It was a lot of Eugene this episode, and I kind of like that because I want to know if he's going to flip against Negan, if he's going to stay Negan, if he's going to what. But the way it sounds is that he is Negan. He is going to stay there. He likes to be alive. He doesn't want to do anything to break that. He had turmoil back and forth if he should do something to go back to Rick's side or not. And Eugene is a flip-flopper. He even flipped and flopped back this episode, back and forth. He found out about the White. He knew about the White. So we'll find out if that stays down the rest of the season or not. And I don't like the flip-flopping. I didn't like the whole thing with him and Negan, especially the hand thing. That was kind of weird when he put it in a weird way, like kiss my hand, but then he was going to shake his hand. But who puts your hand like that if you're not expecting to kiss it, Negan? But either way, Eugene and Negan came to a conclusion at the end that Eugene is there to help Negan, and he's Dr. Smarty Pants. I didn't like the whole idea with him and the doctor and with Father Gabriel, but it was just flip-flop too much for me. The Sasha connection with this episode was pretty cool to see that he was struggling with it, and Rosita was even struggling with it too. They both mentioned Sasha. We saw Sasha's casket. We saw the iPod that she used. Her coming out of the casket was mentioned, and to see the actual casket there was a nice callback to Sasha and the season 7 finale. And, you know, they're gone, but not forgotten, that's for sure. The whole thing with Father Gabriel, and he was going to go and help him, but that he's not going to help him. Eugene was playing back and forth, and it just kind of got a little annoying with it. Either way, Rosita and Michonne backed out of the plan with Daryl and Tara, and that was a terrible plan, as we see at the end of the episode and then in the Season 8 preview, that Daryl basically freed the Saviors, and Daryl's plan backfired, and he should have just stuck to the plan. But are people going to hate Daryl? No, because he can do no wrong in a lot of people's eyes, even though he's the person that came up with this plan. Him and Tara thought it was a good idea to just run into the Savior's compound with the trash truck, have the walkers go in and start chomping on everybody. But either way, that's how they get out, and they're going to go to Alexandria, Negan and the Saviors. But Tara and Daryl working together. The whole thing with the snipers and Morgan, and I could see kind of what that was kind of a good plan and kind of a good idea, but when Eugene was on the roof, they didn't show any snipers have him in his sights or anything with that. They just kept Eugene alive. But with Tara was shooting at the windows, wouldn't all these windows be broken out anyway? But they were definitely intact, and the shooting didn't even break the windows, and it was just kind of cheesy. Morgan, I like the idea of Morgan helping out, but he kind of came out of nowhere, and it was just like, you saw the snipers that were there helping Morgan and Daryl and Tara, but you just saw Morgan, and it was kind of weird, and they should have showed at least the snipers at some point, and it was just a little far-fetched in my eyes that Morgan would already be there with his scopes on the Sanctuary. But either way, Daryl's plan freed the Saviors, and they got out. We don't know their plan just yet, but we'll see hopefully how they got out. The whole thing with Dwight and Eugene on the roof was just weird. Like, and his little plan was to like have an iPod with a speaker to draw there's like hundreds and hundreds of walkers out there, and he was just going to direct them away. I guess he had to try something, but the whole thing was just, it was just sort of annoying, and Dwight should have shot him. I mean, come on. But the walkers got inside the sanctuary and they had to take him out, and Eugene flipped out and got all mad, and he was going to dime out Dwight, and he went to Father Gabriel and was like, I'm not doing it, no. But he didn't go against Dwight, and he said that he can fix the intercom system, and he didn't really dime out Dwight. So you kind of give him something there, but people are going to hate Eugene even more, that's for sure. Then we finally get the conclusion of this. The Jadis, Rick fight scene. Well, I guess it even wasn't a fight scene. The walker was supposed to eat Rick. It was a sacrifice. It wasn't even a fight because his hands were tied. He was being held down. They brought the walker out, and it was just weird. Like, what was the point of this? Like, after? Like, I'm going to have this walker turn you, and then you're going to be put into Winslow 3.0? Because the Winslow 2.0 was pretty stupid, pretty cheesy. And meanwhile, Rick is taking all these people out. No one has any guns. No one does anything. But the first Winslow was far better. They didn't have time to probably make another one, I guess. But they're into like sculptures and painting and this and taking pictures of stuff. And they were drawing Rick. It was just weird. And this Winslow was pretty stupid. It's pretty dumb. It was kind of redoing it again. Don't see the point of this. Don't see the point of that. And then they surround Rick and the walker thing there. It was just dumb. It's like, I don't know. It was just annoying. It was just so frustrating to have these characters around still. But either way, Jadis joins Rick for some reason because he destroyed your Winslow, another walker. And she's like, okay, I'll join you now. We'll go to the sanctuary. Nope, we're going to kill you. We're going to take you out. And then Rick again said, we're going to go to the sanctuary and I'm going to kill Negan. So you better do it, Rick. That's like 100 times he said it. I know it's not 100, but it's a lot of times that he said it, and it's going to look real dumb when he doesn't do it. Jadis is still alive, and we'll see the fate of the Scavengers. Then they get to the sanctuary, and it doesn't look like this. All the walkers were gone, the saviors were gone, and the snipers were killed. No one's on the radio, and Rick is freaked out because this was not part of the plan. I wonder what he's going to do when he knows that Daryl caused this whole problem. I can't wait to find out. So there you go, guys. That's my breakdown and review and discussion of episode 807. Post your comments and thoughts below. Anyone on Instagram and Twitter, give me a follow. We post pictures and content and funny stuff all the time. Walking Dead community Facebook page and group. We got a group and a Facebook page. We got a PT channel page. We got a lot of stuff on Facebook. So anyone's on there is welcome to join. Walking Dead mystery boxes. Get yours while you can. They're $38 per box. You'll get about 6 to 7 items, probably some bonus items in there too. Here's some things that will be in your box. And just let us know your top 3 characters or anything you want in particular and see if we can make it happen. My Fight for Us book series, we got books 1 through 4, the beginning, Reunited, Refuge, and Conquered. And here's an awesome concept art of the 4 characters in the book. There's many more than 4 characters, but the 4 main characters of the book, pretty awesome. I'm the guy with the katana, and there's the books right there. They're doing very well. Pick yours up today, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions, and thanks for watching, guys.